there, you're with JKLM Adventures, and we are super excited today because we are going to pick up our East to West Della Terra 250 bunkhouse. We are first-time camper trailer owners, so we know pretty much nothing about what we're getting ourselves into, but we are excited to start this journey as a family. We've got lots of camping trips booked, and we're excited to share this with you all, our ups and our downs and the learning curve. So, all right, we are here about to pick up our camper, and it is freezing cold. We are actually going to be trying to outrun a winter storm, our first time driving the camper, and we don't have the stabilizer, what's it called, stabilizer hitch, so we will be driving this bad boy home, blowing in the wind. We'll see how it goes.
So obviously we made it home safe from the winter storm. We are now fast forwarding about several months and 3 camping trips later. We just want to give you a rundown of the camper as we've experienced it so far. East to West is a fairly new company. As far as the camping trips that we've taken so far, we haven't seen any other East to West trailers out there.
Others, yeah.
But just to give you a little bit of background about the company, they've been around 3 years. The idea behind the name is they wanted to build a trailer that you could drive from the East Coast to the West Coast and without it falling apart or breaking down. We did a lot of research before deciding to buy this trailer, and build quality, price, all that was a factor. And as far as build quality goes, they use 3/4 inch plywood in the floors. All the walls are studded, so the doors don't feel like they're hanging onto paper. It's just a well-built trailer. And then the other thing was the price.
Yeah, we started seriously shopping in January, and I think the price went up like $5,000 between January to April, just with everything going up with COVID and stuff. So we really feel like it was reasonably priced at the time that we bought it, and I think it still is. And
especially for what you're getting.
Yeah, definitely. You look at other models
with similar amenities.
Yeah, and they were like 10 to 15 grand higher than the East to West brand. And
it didn't come with a lot of the standard features like the power tongue jack, the outdoor kitchen. You'll see when you see the video, but there's a lot of cool amenities that come standard with the East to West.
And a couple things that we didn't show in the video, it does have a 15-foot awning. Power awning, yeah, and that's been really nice. And it has a full like Furion sound system with the speakers kind of outside at head level. So it's hitting you, the sound is hitting you where you're sitting at your campfire versus like way up high and blasting to your neighbors. And you can choose to do the sound on the inside or the outside. So, I mean, that's a feature that I've really liked.
Yep. So we hope you enjoy the tour of the camper. A lot goes into making the decision to purchase a camper. We chose the East to West Della Terra 250BH. This is a bunkhouse trailer with a separate master suite. Some of the important features we needed was a bunkhouse for our 2 kids as well as an outdoor kitchen. The trailer also came with a power tongue jack, battery, dual propane tanks, and a cover. There's lots of storage in the trailer. As you can see here, it has a nice finished front storage compartment. On this side, you'll see the outdoor shower as well as the city water hookup. The red switch you see there allows the camper to run off the battery. Most of the electronics will run off the battery, just not the AC.
The outdoor kitchen is on the rear of the campside. It has been one of our favorite features. It comes standard with a propane griddle and a mini fridge. The mini fridge is pretty good size too. We fit several bottled waters and lots of pops in there.
What I love is it keeps the kids outside and the AC inside.
The propane griddle has a pull-out tray and lots of counter space.
We have cooked everything on it from pancakes and eggs to chicken and steak fajitas. It's been great. Quick shot of the back of the camper. It did come pre-wired for a backup camera. There's your spare tire and access to the water heater.
So let's take a look inside. We chose a model without any pull-out slides, and we were pleasantly surprised with how much room is actually in the living space of this unit. The dining area easily seats all four of our family. We have a separate master suite with a wall and a door.
This is where the magic happens.
This is a king-size bed. Lots of storage above and on the sides. And there's a good size storage space underneath the bed as well. We use this for dirty clothes, our luggage once we get unpacked, shoes. It's just a nice space under there. The closets have space to hang your clothes, as well as a pull-out drawer underneath and storage above the bed. There's actually some open space behind that pull-out drawer, and it makes for a nice little nightstand area. Each side of the bed has its own USB plugins built right into the wall, as well as an electrical outlet.
There's where you would mount a TV if you choose, and we do have a skylight in the bedroom. This is below the sofa in the main living area, and there's lots of extra storage there as well. It's also a knife jack sofa, so it turns into a bed. You can also access the storage from the top by lifting the cushions. Let's take a look at the cabinets above the sink here. They are spacious, and I think at some point we're going to add a shelf to kind of separate the top from the bottom. But plenty of room for any kind of dry goods. We've got a microwave as well as a over the stove hood. The stove is a 3-burner stove with a glass cover, and in the back there you can see knife storage for any of your cooking knives so they're not bouncing all over the camper while you're driving. The glass cover she just lifted there also acts as a nice backsplash, so to speak. And lastly, we've got a full-size, almost a residential-size fridge and freezer.
And I would say we've had plenty of space on the couple camping trips that we've had so far. We've had plenty of space in the fridge and more than enough in the freezer. As you can see, there's lots of storage with the drawers and storage under the sink in the kitchen as well.
All the drawers and cabinets are latched so they don't come open while we're driving.
The dining area has storage underneath each booth, and I like just the nice finished pull-out drawers. We've been using each drawer for the kids' clothing. That might be a little bit of an unconventional use for that space, but we found that it works perfectly for us.
All right, here's the restroom. It is a porcelain toilet. We do have an exhaust fan as well as a skylight. And believe it or not, there is actually enough room for you to shower in here. And water pressure we have found to be pretty good so far. So all in all, it's a good restroom.
Rather than just a flat mirror on the wall, we are fortunate to have an actual medicine cabinet as well as some storage space under the sink.
Here we have 2 twin-size bunk beds, as well as some storage underneath here. That panel you see is where you get access to your water heater and plumbing. Each bunk bed has its own window, as well as its own light and plug and charging ports. So far, the kids have slept great and love that they can charge their devices. There's the top bunk, and each bunk is also 300-pound weight capacity, so in a pinch you could sleep adults up there as well.
We hope you've enjoyed the tour of our new bunkhouse.
And if you're considering buying a new travel trailer, we would highly recommend the East to West Della Terra 250BH. The entire family gives it a thumbs up.